I'd be delighted. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is game 2 of Infinity Games Platinum In-House Challenge. We are trying to find the #1 Platinum player amongst our ranks to represent us in tomorrow's Clan War versus PMS H2O. This, as I mentioned, is game 2. I'm Morse. I'm joined with Vampy this evening.
Hello, guys.
And this lovely pink Terran you see in front of us is our very own InfSunday, Infinity Gaming's Sunday. And up in the top corner of Daybreak, we do have Suspence, our Protoss player. Now, Sunday is the does have the advantage in this series. He is up 1 game. Went with a straight Marine timing push with +1 attack and combat shield and stem. Hit around the 12 minutes, and Suspence just was not ready for it. Sat on 1 gate for too long.
I think Suspence work on his game feelings. When you play against Terran, you have to have this feeling of what you feel he will do just by scouting. You need to have that sense. He didn't have that sense. I don't think it's even the right word to use, but I'm using it anyway.
Suspence needed a better sense of what was going on.
I just got a 9 pylon, so I don't know if he has any gases, if what his counts out for SCVs. And to see if he has a barracks in face. I learned the hard way from not scouting. The very hard way. Logging in like 10 games without scouting.
Oh, there's the heart. I got it. Got it on camera, Sunday. Way to go.
I love the heart.
Sunday's probe is a little late for that scout, but is going to, looks like he's going to go up north a little bit and drop a proxy pylon, I would expect.
I think he just might keep it there. And wait to drop that pylon.
You know, maybe wait to drop that pylon, maybe wait to sneak back in and scout when the natural drops. He's got a lot of options with that. It's a good move.
You want to hear something happened in the ladder? I was playing aggressive PvT. And what I did, I rushed 2 stalkers, then go 3, I rushed 2. Got into the mirror line. The Terran's bunker was pretty much right above the spot depot, like in that general area, like off to the right near the ramp. And I walked right by it. He couldn't shoot at me. He was rather mad.
I bet.
He learned his lesson. I was already sorry about 6 SCVs. And it was good for me, because I don't have to worry about losing anything.
Sunday is gone double racks. He's not expanded yet. Meanwhile, the Protoss player sitting on... Oh, I'm sorry, I got my money backwards, and here comes the expansion anyway from Sunday. So 2 racks to feel comfortable. Can't blame him being 1 game up. It's nice to have that cushion. This probe is going to pop in and does see that there is an expansion gone down for the Terran. We're still sitting on just 1 gate as a Protoss. What do you think's going through Suspense's mind? This does not look good for Suspence.
He did scout the expansion, but he didn't see the 2 reactors. So the least he's probably expecting is a pressure. But he is getting a sentry. He has a sentry, a stalker, and a zealot. So he should be fine, because the sentry and the stalker pretty much kill everything, with the zealot tanking everything. I said everything a lot. That's kind of weird.
So, 1 of each gateway unit, you think would have the upper hand versus, you know, 8, 10 Marines?
There's a sentry getting force fields, yes. Saved up anyway.
True that. Splits them up nice. Okay.
It's very hard to do.
For those of you who don't know, I don't believe I mentioned in this game, my name's Morse, and I play Terran. And Vampy, he plays Protoss. I mean, nothing special, but... So you're getting some good insights from us, or at least we feel like we're getting some good insights from each other. There's probably like...
global Terran too.
Probably one or two of our master buddies are gonna watch this on the VOD and just be like, "Oh my god, these guys are so dumb. It's a bunch of
Vampy, you're
noobs."
so stupid. Why would you say that?
Vampy, you noob. Nobody will stalk a Century Immortal.
That's everyone.
Bam! Dead worker.
Oh man, that hurts.
Didn't see
That SCV won't go
squat.
home to his family. And
He did not scout the expansion, so
but I think they're safe to assume that there is one.
I would assume too.
Because he had what, centuries? And
Yep.
most people don't really attack with 6 centuries. A stalker and a zealot. One thing that I do like from both these players, they both took their Naga Tower. Which I find very rare in most Platinum games. I'm even victim of it myself.
I never care. I'm so busy like shoving it down somebody else's throat or having it shoved down my throat that I don't care. I'm too busy killing people who are struggling to stay alive.
See what I do? I just send a probe down there because it's 50 minerals. I can spare 50 minerals at this point in the game.
Why not spend 50 minerals and have a marine that shoots? Oh, because you're overpowered.
Yes.
That's my only
Exactly.
balance. That's my only balance comment tonight. I swear, unless something like crazy bullshit happens, I gotta have at least one, or people will think I'm sick.
If you want to see some bullshit, I'll just send you a replay of a PVT that I should have definitely lost. Like I should have lost.
Good map
No, I
awareness
should've
by
won.
Suspence. Able to just watching that observer as it moved in. Was able to save it. No hit points lost. Oh, just a few. Decent macro coming out from Sunday. It's not as it's not immediately on his SCV production, which I don't see a reason not to queue up a few sitting on that kind of money. And meanwhile, Suspence is either cutting probes or falling behind on his macro as well. We see the double forge again. We got 3-gate robo. Thermal lance is about a fourth of the way done, so that's going to be done here in about a minute game time. A lot of information being gathered up by this observer. He does see that a third is down. He's facing 3 racks. Knows that the starport's coming, so Suspence knows he's going to be pretty much up against pretty much the exact same thing.
Game has a Colossi out.
Suspence in
Boy.
yeah, much better position than he was at this time last game, so able to smooth out those bumps. That's always good to see.
And one thing I can suggest to Spence right now is putting both your nexuses on the same hotkey.
Yes.
See? Control. Just press control and click on the building you want. That way you can boost at both of them at the same time and use chronos at the same time. I actually got taught that in bronze. I'm like, holy shit, you can do that? That makes life so much more easy.
Hotkeys are overrated. Do you think White Raw uses hotkeys?
No.
He doesn't have to. He's Big Papa Raw.
Yeah, he's just that good.
Another warp in. We're going to get some zealots to tank. Oh, wow, that's a lot of sentries. I thought he was warping in more zealots. 2 colossi out. Thermal lance is done. This toss is looking pretty scary as soon as these +1 upgrades complete. I wouldn't be surprised to see a timing push, or maybe he's going to just chill and make sure he can defend this third and get it up and running. I don't know. What would you do, Vampy?
What would I do?
What would
Man,
you do?
I don't... In his position, I would just pumping out units, constantly building more gateways. This macro hardcore. As Protoss, you have Chronos, and it'll give you such a nice lead in worker count. And you could probably just throw down all your tech right now. It's gonna be a macro intensive game. Just throw down everything.
Oh my gosh,
Twilight, everything.
you know what I just noticed?
What?
Sunday has totally rejected making any medevacs. He's going straight Viking out of his starport.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That's a very good move. I mean, considering the numbers that he has, he's about to be... Yeah, he's already mining on his third. He's ahead. He's strongly ahead.
He's definitely ahead.
And this is going to let him feel more safe and allow him to keep building. We do have a slight delay in the upgrades. +1 is done. His armory is done, but he is not making +2/+2 yet.
Ooh, we have a... Oh, and I like that pylon. That's a nice pylon placement by Suspense.
I would never check there unless I was on my way to that third, which is its purpose. So, very,
Yeah,
very
I
cool
like that.
placement. This one as well.
It's just basically like a scouting pylon.
I like that map awareness. I'm not a huge fan of this one observer just waiting for drops. I mean, nobody wants to be burned by drops, so I guess I understand. But medevacs have now hit the field. We are just now starting on +2 attack. We are working on +2 attack and armor. So pretty soon the Protoss is going to have the upgraded advantage as far as defense, but offensively the Terran's going to be up as he is working on air attack and ground attack.
One thing I like for Protoss players at platinum level, or which any level should know, or hopefully are about to know, that if you feel against a Terran, the most Terrans give Vikings, get some Immortals out. Because they'll definitely have Mirages. And Immortals are really, really nice. They can tank a lot of stuff. A lot of shit anyway. Shots, anything. Just play class time back and leave the Immortals for tanking. In a sense. But they do some nice damage to those Marauders.
Bio eats Robo for breakfast.
I wouldn't say Bio. I would say Vikings and Bio.
Oh, we're gonna see Stem.
Engage.
Good macro. What is going on? Half of the army is.
There we go.
Oh, it's not enough. Too many sentries. Not able to put out the DPS. Those Vikings just decimating the Colossi.
Like I said, Immortals.
Is he going to chase or shut down this third? He's going to shut down this third.
And probably then some.
Here comes the push. Scan. He knows he's up against nothing. Man or mule?
You know, just in case we grab those artifacts and Vikings. Just in case.
They're not set to auto repair. And a GG from
like
Suspence. That's alright, we're going to see Suspence again. He is going to be facing the loser. He's going to go to the bottom half of the bracket. I don't want to call him a loser, but he is going to be in the loser's bracket. And he's going to have to see if he can claw his way to the finals of this. It is going to be Inilex, who has fixed his lag, versus Shade. It is going to be game 2. We're going to start that off here in just a few moments.